Hey guys, it's me and my little Princess Peach. Oh, just a little peachy thing. I love her so much. And today she is sporting one of my favorite little shirts. It says, "Show everybody a little shirt. Favorite child," which my child sees that and goes, "Yep, it's true." It's true. Oh, this baby, we love her so much. Anyways, we're going to be masking up. We're going to do a little under eye mask and just, you know, talk about stuff. Not in the face. Not in the face. We'll be right back. Open these already. This is a depuffing anti-pooches Sephora mask. I'm pretty sure these are eye masks. Yeah, looks pretty eye masky to me. What? Anything else in there? That's it. Wow, a whole lot of serum, but you know, sometimes it be like that. So, Lord have mercy, where can I put that? Alrighty, these are packed in here rather peculiarly. Like, okay, this must be mask right there. Okay, so they put them both together so that there's only one like separator between them, which, you know, I guess would save one little separator per package. Not sure like how much these little things might cost, but I guess when you're making millions of them, it could be, you know, lucrative. Okay, so we got that. Whoa, out of the eye, out of the eye. All right, and we have our Manuka honey, and this is by nature. Okay, the glasses. What did I do with, Lord have mercy, you know you're old when. Okay, so this is a 10-minute mask, and you know, dewy and radiant, so I'm thinking moisturizing. Honey has a lot of real benefits. However, I think if you really want to get the most full benefit from honey that you can, you're best off using local honey, because it has all the nutrients that's needed in your area, because that's where it's, you know, that's where the bees made it at, from the things in your own area. They say too that honey will help with allergies, but only if you buy honey that is been farmed in your own area. This has a really nice scent to it. It's not like a honey scent. There we go. Woof. All right. Oh, I forgot the other mask. So, yikes. I'll be right back. And here I am. Okay, so first week off work. It's like a process. I am healing, shall we say. I didn't realize, because I so enjoyed the customers, but evidently that job was taking a toll on me, not only emotionally but also physically, because it was only 3 nights a week, okay? And let me tell you what, when I wasn't working, the first night off, I slept. So it's not like I had a day to do anything. It was like 24 hours of sleep. But it's 9 hours on your feet. Even if you're not moving around a lot, just being on your feet for 9 hours when you're in your 60s, can be a lot, okay? I was thinking it was just, I'm getting old and I'm going to have to deal with this. I would get up and I would like hobble to the bathroom because my ankles were just so, it wasn't even like they were sore, they just didn't even want to support me, you know? I had like, I don't know if you would call it some kind of a muscle fatigue, perhaps, in my legs, I don't know, but I had to get moving around, get the circulation really rolling before I could start walking like a normal human being. And I have noticed progressively every day that I don't have to go to work, I feel better physically. So now I'm thinking, you know what, after 2 years of that, this is God going like, okay, you're caught up on a bunch of shit. You're gonna freaking wear out if you don't stop for a while. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop for a while. Meanwhile, I've been kind of watching my local town Facebook forum. You can get a lot of information. I mean, you catch up on all the gossip, but you can get a lot of information about what's going on in your hometown if you can find like a forum, you know, for your hometown. And it seems that we're building a new Publix, which, yay, Publix. And Publix always has a few businesses alongside of it. Also, immediately, like the Publix is already in the works. They're bringing in dirt. They're, you know, got it all leveled. They're, you know, it's already in the works. Now, immediately across the street from that, and this is a little bit closer to my house actually than the Circle K was. They're putting in a, I don't know exactly how that's going to work, but probably a Dollar General, a CVS. They named off like 5 stores that were tentative, and definitely a Wawa, which I'll be happy to work at a Wawa. Who knows, maybe we'll get a Waffle House. Then we would be a real town. The Wawa, from what I understand, they said that they would only put their business in there under the stipulation that there would be a traffic light go in there. And there's already like a blinking red light one way and blinking yellow light the other way, you know, because it is a high accident spot. Kind of a big thing in our little town because we're a one traffic light town. Like, one traffic light, we are your one light town. That, you know, one traffic light in the whole town. And this will kind of put us from being a small town to being like more of a suburban town, I guess. Is it urban or suburban? Which one's further out? But yeah, it'll be the next stage towards being a part of freaking Gainesville kind of shit, you know? I don't know, man. I've lived here a long time, and it has gone through some changes. I feel so old sometimes when I look around and I think about what it looked like 30 years ago when I first moved here, and how much ground is getting eaten up by concrete. Basically, it's amazing. I mean, you know, the more people you got, the more you need those businesses, because people got to get gas and food and, you know, et cetera, and get their hair done, their nails done, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, I think people forget. I was actually reading through one of the threads in that forum, and somebody said, It reminds me of an old song. Putting in a parking lot over paradise. And one of the comments to that comment was, an empty field isn't paradise. And my immediately thought was, oh yes it is. An empty field provides many people with oxygen. It's not empty. You look at it and you just see a bunch of dirt, but what's actually there is a lot of plants and trees, and you know, they all produce oxygen, and the more we cover that up, let's face it, the less oxygen makes it into the actual atmosphere. Not to mention the fact that, I don't know if you've ever been up early enough in the morning and, you know, there's dew in the grass, right? But you notice it's not on the concrete. It's not on the dirt. It's only on the plants. Okay, so not only do the plants provide us with oxygen, but they also pull the moisture out of the air. And when you're not pulling moisture out of the air because all you got is dirt, this is what happened. Read up on in your history, the Great American Dust Bowl. Some of the best growing land on earth, and we fucked it up for a long time. Go do some research on that. But yeah, when you no longer have plants, you no longer have dew, suddenly you're not getting as much rain. You're not, you know, you're losing. Not that we couldn't afford to lose a lot of moisture in the air here because it's humid as fuck. If they could figure out a way to make it less humid, that would be awesome. You know, not seeing that happening though. I'll tell you right now, my driveway is the worst it has been in the 30 years that I have lived here. It is just sugar sand. Like you'll be driving it and it'll just start sucking your vehicle in. And the secret is, don't speed up, don't slow down. Just ride through it as steady as you possibly can. But you know, it's a bugger. And even a 4-wheel drive has a hard time getting. It's fucking deep, really getting deep. Rain, you know, you got to get some moisture in that sand so that it will firm up, you know, and one good rain ain't gonna do it. We need a lot over a long period of time. Like, not a lot at one time, a lot over a long period of time in order to get our dirt back the way it was. I know that sounds kind of weird. It's the farmer in me, you know. We changed the name to Damn Goats Face and Farm. But, you know, there's that. Also, guys, I'm going to take this off in a minute. Wow, it's feeling really good. What was this? This was New Zealand Hanukkah honey and, oh, Lord have mercy, niacinamide. I'm sure I fucked that up. So, yeah, it sounds really moisturizing. Even the little eye things, which, I don't know, I see green. That looks cucumberish to me. Does it say anything about cucumbers? What did I do with them this time? Lord have mercy. They're right here next to me. I'll tell you what, this is getting old shit. It sucks. So this is a cucumber extract, anti-fatigue caffeine. So, cucumber extract and caffeine in that. Okay, I'm thinking, I think 10 minutes has gone by. If it hasn't, it's pretty darn close. So let's do this. Let's do this. I gotta tell you, that feels really nice. Yeah, you know, I did spend a few days just stressing about being out of work, but you know, like I said, I'm going through the I'm going through the steps here. I mean, it has finally, after I really sat down and went over my finances and, you know, what I've been doing with my money, I have made some major purchases. Probably the most stupid ones were makeup. Oh well. But you know, I got a new from the dealer, not a used, but I got from the dealer a new scooter, which, especially if you're not working, scooter is perfect because it's super, super low on gas, and there's just not even close to the amount of what it costs for repairs and stuff as it does. I've had it like, what, 2 years now I got that? Must be getting close, because I know I got it shortly after I started at the Circle K. Pretty sure I got the new one while Josh was still there, which I have talked to all of my old managers, and they were all just like stunned. You know, well, Josh, he's Satan. So he was just like, what? You know, he wasn't exactly stunned, but he was a little bit, you could see a question mark going up in his head, like, what? You know, if I did have a car, I am pretty sure that I could go to Josh's store right now and have a job, because he would take me in a heartbeat. He knows he can depend on me. He knows I'll always be there. You know, he was the one that hired me in the first place, and you know, he knows what he has to deal with. But it's too far away, and it's in Gainesville, which would be fine if you didn't have to deal with traffic and weather. You know, if it's pouring rain, I'm on a scooter, I can't get to work going into Gainesville. Going down country roads that got a lot of tree covering and shit, that's different, you know, and zero traffic. And that's the other thing, is going into Gainesville, it's hot, there's a lot of concrete, and it's going to take a while, which means my scooter's probably going to overheat, because that's what a 50cc engine does. And then you sit there by the side of the road and wait for it to cool down so that you can start it up and get going again. So yeah, I wouldn't want to have to go like a long distance on a 50cc scooter, in the heat even, but also in the pouring rain. You know, people can't see you that are driving, and in Gainesville there's a lot more, even when there's traffic out here, trust me, in Gainesville it's worse. So I just, not on a scooter. I'm not going into actual Gainesville on a scooter. Going into one of these small towns and getting it, that's a whole different ball game. And anyways, we got some farm stuff coming up I'm working on. I guess I need to get out of here. This is going to be a long one again. I'm sorry, guys. Hoping that y'all are doing great. And Lord of mercy, how do I end these things? I hope that you wake up dancing, boom, boom, wake up dancing every single day. Bye.